Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to this new series. In this video, I am going to be covering BAND and SXP. As I said in all the other videos, if you have any other suggestions of coins that you guys want me to cover, if it gets a lot of notice and recognition in your comment, I will cover that coin for you. But as I said in this video, I'm just going to dive into BAND and SXP and we can see what we are having a look at here. These are some coins that a lot of the guys in the Discord have been holding. BAND is one that I also hold at this moment in time as well. So that's what we're going to dive into right now. So looking at BAND, all we've got right here is a very clear ABC structure, as we have seen in so many other coins at the moment as well. All over the market right now, we have an ABC structure happening right there, just like that. Okay, and we can see that hopefully we have found the bottom in our C structure according to the total altcoin market cap. Hopefully that is our bottom. And at this moment in time, the main thing that we really need to be doing, as I've mentioned so many times before, is getting back above that B wave, which for BAND is right there at we'll say $10.2, just so we can keep kind of rounded, but it's $10.19 is the area that we really need to get through for BAND at this moment in time. If we take everything off, we can see that we do have something forming here, which is kind of happening all over the market as well. We have a clear breakout happening right here. If I take this to the daily chart, you can see that as well. We have broken out of this falling wedge, which we have been literally stuck in. Well, pretty much everything's been stuck in for such a long time. But as you guys can see, it got closer and closer in there. We have finally broken out of this falling wedge. And right now, it's just about getting back to the retracements. The reason why I love BAND so much is because it's a coin that has held so strong for such a long time. If we even go back to areas like over here, right, around that $5 area. I mean, we're looking at July 2020 at this point in time. You can see that this has been our bottom for such a long time for BAND, and every single time we've come down, it's held so strong, super strong. And every time we have held it, we have had big blasts all the way back up. The difference this time is that, not financial advice, I do believe that we are heading into what could be an amazing alt season, and BAND can be a really good opportunity right now. So it's a very strong coin that I love holding. It's an oracle as well. You guys should check it out. But yeah, we've held that support for a very long time. If we're looking at this from a Fibonacci retracement point of view, there's a few things that we can realize here. If I place it over, the first thing we can see is that we've got some very clear resistance happening right here at the 0.382, $11.38. This was also the area where our A wave began falling. So we obviously fell right there. And it resides right there at exactly $11.38. Now, the special thing with that is that if I actually take our Fibonacci retracement off and we place our line right at that level, what we can see is that this also used to be one of the biggest areas of support for BAND. Even when we capitulated all the way back here in April, we had a big bounce back on this level. We bounced on it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, arguably 5 times as well. And you can see even before that, this was an area of resistance. So right now we're looking at very simple resistance and support flips. At this moment in time, that is a big area that I believe that we need to get through, because if we get through $11.169, I definitely think that a new all-time high is on the cards, regardless of any other retracements, because we can see every time we bounce on this level, we have ended up bouncing so much higher. So this is a level I'm going to be definitely looking out for. It comes at $11.39 right there. So obviously the 0.702 comes in at $17.5. Another area I'm going to be expecting a lot of resistance to come into before we end up smashing through all-time highs. But right now, short term, what we're looking at is a breakout of a falling wedge coming in. Just put that right there, coming in right there. And then we've got some big resistance coming in at the 0.382, which used to be massive support for BAND. So there's a few areas we need to get through before we can start rocking and rolling. But again, you can kind of see, even with the fib placed over it, BAND is a coin that's very heavily suppressed. I mentioned it in my video previously, the total altcoin market cap resides up there. So basically this area right here is where basically all the altcoins should be, because that is where the total altcoin market cap is. And you can see even coins like BAND right now is all the way down here. So it's a great opportunity in my opinion. It is a coin I do hold, and it's something that I'll be looking out for. So $11.39, and then looking at the 0.702 at $17.5. And then another thing that I actually saw on BAND, which is obviously a really good thing to actually see, is that we have got a massive bullish divergence forming right here. You can see how many times we've actually bounced on these levels, even starting from back in the 23rd of May. This has been a massive area of support, and you can see we just ended up bouncing on there. Literally a few days ago, the 28th of September, we've got a long way to go back up as well. We have a breakout on our divergence as well right here. So you guys can see there's quite a few things happening with BAND right now. It's looking very bullish, just like the rest of the market is anyway. But yeah, before I just let you know, that is what we are looking at for BAND. It is looking really good. There are our areas of resistance right there. I'm going to move on to SXP now. SXP was also one of my coins of the week. And again, it's very similar to BAND, really. We've got a clear ABC structure happening in SXP right here. So you've got your A, you got your B, and you got your C happening right there. Hopefully, again, we have found that bottom. It's held this area very strongly. So you guys can see if I just place our line right there where our support came in, it was previous resistance, previous big support coming in, and it's just acted as support once again. So very similar to BAND, we do have massive support. So that's good strength to see right there, which is also always a very good thing to see. If we zoom in on the 4-hour chart, what we're looking at is for something very similar to BAND in the sense of a breakout. I don't see one happening at the moment. So at this moment in time, this is something that we'd be looking for. Still quite, a way off of actually breaking out. However, if we zoom out a bit, go back to the daily chart, let's have a look and see where our actual resistance areas do come in for SXP. So you can see right here again how heavily suppressed it is. A lot of the market is all the way up here, but SXP is down here. I've spoken about the 0.702 being a massive area of resistance, and it's usually an area where, if we end up getting through it, we'll end up making new all-time highs. We could see during our actual capitulation and retrace, we retraced perfectly back to the 702, where it found a lot of resistance, completely rejected it, and ended up going lower. All right, so that's an area I'm going to be looking out for. It's currently battling the 0.236 retracement, which is right there, literally where we are right now. It was also big resistance. We're battling it right now. If we can get through that, as you guys can see, this was previously support as well. So these are just like very simple, support and resistance things, man. Retracement shows that a 236 is our first retracement. It was also a big area of resistance, also an area of support, basically meaning once we do end up flipping this area, I don't really see any problem until we get back up to the next retracement at around $3. So we can expect a small rally to come out of SXP pretty soon, in my opinion, which would end up going around the $3 mark. And then it's all about just getting through the rest of the retracements. So, these are retracements right here, the 0.702 coming in at 452. So there's still a few things that SXP needs to go through, but again, it's just one of those laggers in the market that we need to just kind of, give it some time and let it do what it needs to do, because the rest of the market is doing it. And it's a rotating market, guys. And when you understand what a rotating market is, you understand that things will not go up altogether. They'll go at different times. Money will go into one coin and it will rotate into another coin, okay? So with SXP, it's a patience thing. Done the ABC structure, currently battling the first retracement, which is the first step it needs to get through anyway. And then we can start heading our way a little bit higher. So that is going to cover it for BAND and SXP. As usual, leave your comments if you want to see any other coins. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take it easy, people.